My name is Suzanne Lung, and my background or my home life was difficult. My mother was mentally ill, schizophrenic, and manic depressant. My dad dealt with it with a lot of anger and asked us to stuff all our emotions. So not a healthy home. So when I was 15 and my 3 older siblings all moved out at about the same time for different reasons, and they were really my support system. Oh, I'll cry about that. And sorry. And I turned to drinking with friends, making poor decisions. Found myself just, going down a path I hadn't gone down before. And with drinking, I ended up in a relationship with a young man and ended up having a sexual relation with him. Got pregnant at the age, as I said, of 15. So for my 16th birthday, instead of getting a car or some wonderful thing, I got an abortion. Kept it hidden from my parents and family for the most part, although my sisters knew. So at 16, 2 abortions, just boom, boom, shortly after each, one after the other. And the thing the Lord really put on my heart to share with women is, first of all, they always want to say it's just tissue and it's just flesh. Well, while I was having the second abortion and they were pulling this baby out of me, and I was put under, of course, I heard that child calling out to me. At first, I thought it was me. I was going through this tunnel in this vision. I was going through and I was crying out, no, I want to live, I want to live, I want to live. And then when I came out of it and I looked at the nurses, I thought I had died. And I turned to them, I said, did I die? And they said, no, you're not in heaven. And they explained where I was. Later, much later, is when I realized, no, that was Nora, my daughter, crying out. She wanted to live. And this is in the first trimester. This infant that was in me, growing in me, already has a spirit and it's crying out. I heard it. I saw a vision of it. So, so often it's just, oh, it's just flesh. No, it is not. It is a little baby with a spirit. The other thing that I wanted to share with women is another vision that the Lord gave me later on in life. So 30 years, I just felt condemned, and they tell you, oh, it's going to be quick and easy, and it isn't. You get it done and it torments you the rest of your life. The shame, the embarrassment, all that you deal with for all those years, it impacts every area of your life. And even though I came to know Christ and accepted Jesus into my heart, I still dealt with that shame. The enemy still came after me. It wasn't until I took a course called Forgiven and Set Free. I encourage anyone that's had an abortion to go through this course. It was offered through the Pregnancy Center. And once I went through that and finally could be set free, finally realized, no, this isn't the unforgivable sin. The Lord loves me so much. He loves all of us and has forgiven us, taken those sins to the cross. Anyway, I had this vision in the middle of that while I was going through that course, and that vision was Jesus kneeling down. And as he's kneeling down, I could see in the vision 2 small children run to me. And those were my 2 aborted children, a little boy and a little girl. It's so important to name them. One I named Jeremiah, the other Nora. And so it was just that's really when it completely left me. I've never heard that voice anymore, condemning and telling me, what a horrible person I am. I finally was set free. That was 10 years ago. So I really encourage you to get the healing you need for this, and see if there are programs that can offer you that peace. Yeah, if I could go back in time, wow, that is a great question. What I didn't know is how much God loved me. What I didn't know is how valuable I was to Him. I didn't know Him. I hadn't even come to Christ and wasn't in a Christian home. But when I think of young women who are in this situation where they're pregnant when they're young and they don't know their value, I just wish I could somehow let them know it. Abortion isn't the answer. It isn't going to give you the solution. So many things people aren't told, like how many thousands of women have died from abortions. That's not out there, those statistics. Not just are we taking a life, but it's not helping a woman's life. We think we're helping them, at least that's what we're told. This is going to help you. Oh, then you don't have to worry about this the rest of your life. Oh my goodness, it's exactly the opposite. You're tormented the rest of your life till you can get healing from Christ. So I would love for more women to not do this, of course, not take this step, and to hear the truth, to know the truth, and get the truth out there. I just really want women to know whether you've had the abortion or you haven't, how much the Lord loves you, how valuable you are to Him. And He does. You're precious in His sight. And that would be what I would want them to know.